That's D&D.
It's D&D, baby. Welcome to Epic Enclave, where we tell tales of audacious adventures in fantasy lands. Nailed it. So, last we left off... See, James, I can do it. Last we left off, the Mr. Men were hosting a party to all the upper echelons of Greyhawk. Gert had very, what's the word I'm looking for? He decorated it and it looked amazing. And yeah, basically it was a party. We were going around speaking to people, and at some point there was an attempted murder.
Is it murder?
Attempted. Yes, it was attempted
Petricide.
murder of a very important character called Ellie, whose size is up for debate. And yeah, Ozzy had like this vision as he's sort of mentally connected to her while he was performing on stage, and a hooded or cloaked figure went into the maze and seems to have planted some poisonous meat that Ellie has tried to eat, and the meat was stamped with a flame of Pyremus. And upon Picard and Ozzy discovering this crime scene, Gert and Styles were setting off rather large fireworks, which got the attention of everybody, and we ended with Picard and Ozzy heading back into the main area of the lodge to find out what has happened.
Yeah. So, the party that was going so well has the atmosphere's changed. This attempt on Ellie, perhaps a sign, perhaps just an accident, perhaps something not linked to the cogs and wheels that turn behind the scenes. But it's changed. You are no longer in your safe space. You're no longer in a place of relaxation and fun. Every person that you pass is a potential assassin. Where would you like to begin? And what would you like to do?
Well, as we head back in, I'm going to immediately go over to the doorman.
Mm-hmm.
And say, nobody leaves.
What do you mean, sir?
There's been an attempted murder in the maze.
Right.
Don't alarm anybody. We don't want to cause a panic. But nobody leaves.
Okay. What do you want us to tell them? Because people have. It's late on. People are starting to. Some people have left already.
Who's left? Anybody with like a hood, a cloak? I described the sort of person that I saw.
They sort of look at each other. Sir, everyone's wearing a cloak.
Of course they are.
It's midnight.
It is, and it's cold outside.
The carriages seem to be noble. Perhaps the richer folk are turning in for the evening.
Nobody else leaves. I pull out 10 gold.
Okay.
I hand it to one, and I pull out another 10 gold and hand it to the other. And I say, I don't care what excuse you use. Nobody leaves until I say so.
All right. They look at each other and they sort of... you can see the seriousness sets in of the situation. One mans the front and the other moves around to cover the rear of the building. As a guest comes behind you, about to leave, a noble couple, a woman and a man, the doorman blocks their way and ushers them back inside before closing the doors.
No need to worry. You'll be able to leave soon. I think there's been a gas leak outside or something. It's not safe.
Is everything okay? We heard the banging.
There was just the fireworks. It's just part of the grand finale.
Oh, I see.
I
And it's
imagine
sort
we
of-
would have come down the stairs maybe by now.
Yeah.
Oh, we're having a look in, are we? Great idea, Ozzy. Nothing like a lock-in to get people
Who brought that dog?
started.
Doug pushes against the door.
Yeah. What do you think of the fireworks? They were great, weren't they? I've got some more.
Styles. My God, there's a dog. Alan!
That beast up.
Alan is.
Would you like me to get the dog, sir?
Partner, guys. He's just shouting for Alan to go and sort out the dog.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
That's why he pushes the female attention so hard as Ozzy character.
Where was I? Someone tried to kill Ellie. Someone working for Pyramius.
Oh, did the fireworks scare her? I didn't think.
No, I mean, that was really poorly timed, I'll be honest. I thought there was like some kind of attack. But
Oh, so,
there's someone here
so,
working for Pyramius.
no,
We
it
need
was, it was us with the fireworks.
No. This has nothing to do with the fucking fireworks. Someone just tried to kill Ellie. Poison her with the meat.
Oh,
We're no longer safe
Maybe.
here.
maybe we should get the guy who got us the meat then. Butcher in that.
Yeah.
Well, there's a
I've been
butcher
eating
here.
meat.
Well, he's on your guest list, I imagine, isn't
Yes. What was the
Yeah.
name?
he? Burn Greenhill, it says here. He supplied the meat.
So stupid.
Nice.
So fucking stupid. Why are we having a fucking party? What were we thinking? What was I thinking? We should be on our way to scaring.
Clues around the area.
What?
You know, like any clues? Was there anything around the area?
Yes, I remember.
There was like some
Yes.
Remember?
tobacco and like candle
Oh,
wax.
tobacco. I've got tobacco.
So
Did you try and kill Ellie?
Me? No. Oh, but there was that herbalist. She was smoking, or he even Hilda.
Hilda.
He, yeah, Hilda.
Did you try and kill Ellie?
No, not really for me. That getting little things.
I mean, I'm not being funny, Gert. But wasn't it awfully convenient that we found
me letting
you
off the
just
fireworks
as
and that,
Scarrick
you know.
disappeared?
Oh, Ozzy, calm,
That is a
calm
bit
down.
funny, isn't it?
What?
Yeah. I wonder what that means.
Nobody's this stupid. I grab him by the.
Ozzy,
Oh,
calm down.
I've been
What?
waiting for a hug. It's a weird hug.
It's had ample opportunity to harm us. He wouldn't. Why would he kill Ozzy? Ellie.
sorry.
Oh, would anyone
It's
want to kill
alright,
Ellie?
mate.
I'm not thinking straight.
Well, like,
Styles,
who you pissed off here?
You better figure out who done this before I go around taking names.
Styles, do us a favour and go grab that Fern guy. Not Fern, Hilda.
Hilda?
Well, he's
Hilda.
just smoking a pipe. He's just starting it. Yeah.
Half the people here are smoking the pipe.
Are they?
The only. Can I just think back to when I was performing on the stage at the time that it happened to try and rule out people that I knew was around me? Like,
Yeah, so obviously, you know, the bard was there, Baron. There were a few faces in the crowd, hard to pinpoint who each one was, but recognizably, the people that are still on there. Obviously, the clowns. There was some maiden services around. Olaf, the proprietor of the Silver Dragon, was there in the crowd, drunk. I was just going to say as well, if with the layout of the house near the front entrance, there is sort of the almost like a large cloakroom area, which if you wanted to bring people in and out for questioning, that one's not being used currently.
Is it? So shall I
Maybe
go find
someone
this
should
Hilda?
like at least calm the guests down and just explain a bit, you know. Captain?
Yeah, Captain, you're a good, peaceable person.
I think most people are just still enjoying the party, right?
I think we need to keep this as quiet as possible. We do not want to alarm anyone, but also, more importantly, we do not want to alert the offender that we're onto them. So we need to try and keep a quiet lid on this and try and speak with our prime suspects one by one in a quiet area. So
I just storm off, heading
and he's gone.
outside.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's find Hilda and speak with them first, if they indeed were smoking the tobacco. And also, we need to find the meat proprietor.
Ferrin.
Yeah. Ferrin Hill.
Whilst Pagar was saying this, I just walk up back outside to where people were congregating. And
so like out the front.
Yeah, and I'm like looking around for anyone smoking a pipe.
At this point, I'd say most of the doormen on your command have ushered people back in. There's a large congregation in the dining hall, and most of the people are either like out in the other areas, it's sort of the back areas of the house. No one's really out the front anymore. They've sort of pulled them all in to stop them from leaving at your command. But the dining hall is like the largest congregation of people.
Yeah, well, in my head, I was heading back out to the stage area because that was where I thought most
round the
people,
back, yeah.
where most people were. But
yeah, no, I get you. So as you come into the back area of the house, you see Baron is still playing on the stage. The songs are softer now. There are still maybe 20 people around. You recognize Olaf in the crowd. Most of the others are just the gentry and nobility. All seem to be engaged with the music, having a good time, and you can tell at this point of the evening they've had their fill of booze and food, and they're relaxed and just enjoying themselves.
Do I see anybody smoking a pipe?
Make a perception check.
17 plus 9 for 26.
26. Looking from the back, sort of peering across the small crowd in front of you, you do see a few puffs of smoke come up from in the crowd.
I immediately just start working my way through people towards it.
Pushing through, you grab the shoulder of what you can tell immediately as a rich gentleman. He is wearing like a silken, almost blazer embroidered around the collar, and large puffy trousers in shades of red. And he has a large, big bold pipe that he's puffing while he sort of has a drink in his other hand. As you pull him round, he looks startled.
Oh, hi, friends. I don't think we've met yet. What's your name?
Stuart. Who
Stuart. I'm Ozzy Hellborn. Nice to meet you. Come with me, please. And just start dragging him out of the crowd.
Maybe we should stop this, guys.
As
this point, he's out the back.
I'm just like escorting him like through and like back towards the lodge. Are you enjoying the party? Having a good time, are you?
Yes, it's great. I'm having a great time.
Are you now? Where was you about 5 minutes ago?
enjoying your performance. I thought it was great. Are you okay?
Do I believe him? Like, inside
Make
check.
an insight check.
Uh, 21.
You see that the colour has visibly drained from his face. He is scared, confused, but he doesn't appear to be trying to mislead you. He doesn't appear to have the intellect in the conversation to try and mislead you.
I was watching me, was you? What song did I play?
I'd never heard it before.
Sing it to me. Sing it to me. Sing it back to me. What was I playing?
It went like dun 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 dun.
All right, get back to the fucking part. I just like push him away.
Thank you. Thank you. You immediately see him like almost stagger past the crowd, fall into like one of the like nude maids that's there with a tray of thingies, and just grab one of the glasses and down it immediately before like putting his hand against the wall and steadying himself.
Oh, gee, mate.
Oh,
Maybe
Right.
this isn't the best way to go about this. You know, being how you're so angry and all that.
Where did all this happen? In the maze?
Yeah,
Yes,
so
we found Ellie
the
in the maze.
attack was in the maze.
somebody just tries to kill Ellie.
I
And that-
know, it's really bad.
And by extension of that, they're here to kill us. I've already been tried to be
Mate.
murdered once in this town.
Yeah, but it's only one person maybe did that, and there's a lot of people who are getting a bit scared.
Yes, Mr. Ozzy, we need to keep a lid on
Oh,
things.
fucking hell, Captain.
Where do you go from?
I've always been here.
Captain, so what exactly happened in the maze? What did you
I
did you
knew
find?
stars were there.
Well,
Always
we
see
found Ellie writhing on the floor. She appeared to. It seemed like she had something stuck in her throat, you know, like she'd perhaps been a bit of a.
Someone tried to poison her with poison meat.
I was
How did-
getting there.
Is it definitely poison? Was she just not chew properly?
Well, once we extracted the meat, we realised it had a symbol embroidered
It had
on
a
it.
symbol of Pyremus on it, and it was like
Apparently a pyremus.
burning. It was like infused with like poisonous, acidy type shit.
Yes, we found some evidence of some sort of poisonous liquid on the floor.
Well, maybe you
Um,
should go and inspect it so you know maybe what it is.
Yes, well, I think I'm going to go to the kitchens and sort of inspect the rest of the meat and make sure that no other meat has been tainted. We don't know if any of this has been served to guests or not, so we have to be prepared for the worst.
Was there anything else?
Ozzy, do you think you could do a really important thing for me?
Yeah, Ozzy.
What might that be, good?
Do you think you could go and speak with Hildo and just have a good chat with him for a little bit while I go and inspect the poison?
Who's Hildo?
He's a little man. He makes potions and stuff.
A potion maker would have good
But if
knowledge
you
on
go
poisons.
speak to him and I'll go and see it, and then when I come back, I'll see if he's got any on him.
How small?
What? Oh, person? Yeah, very small he is.
Well, was the person I saw
It was a halfling,
small?
wasn't it?
Oh, that's a good point.
Make a intelligence check.
Oh dear, that's one.
You dumb bastard.
Intelligence plus 0. That's a 1.
From the obscured perspective of the vision, you're obviously looking through Ellie's eyes, who was at ground level. And because of the whole confusion of the situation, it's hard to get an accurate assessment of how tall the person was.
Right, yeah. Alright, Hildo, yeah. It could have been him. Where have you seen him? Where is he?
I don't know. Thought you might be able to go and look for him, but stay calm there. Don't want to scare him off.
Oh, I'm calm. I'm really. This is me calm. I'm calm.
And it might not be him as well, so don't want to.
If it is him,
off.
I'll know, and I'll kill him.
Yeah.
But if it is him, you don't want
you'll
to
see in his eyes,
alert him.
maybe.
Well, if it is him, I don't care if he's alerted, because I'm going to kill him.
Oh, I'm going to go look at the poison.
Right.
I'll come and find you as soon as I have.
One of the other clues, Mr. Styles, was some melted candle wax.
Yes, Styles, because you're the one figuring this out, remember?
Yeah, melted candle wax. I don't really know what that has to do with anything. Apparently,
Could it be
Ozzy saw a hooded figure,
Lamp lighters.
I've
and-
walked off to try and find Hilda.
and there was some pipe tobacco on the floor, I believe. So the clues are poison, meat branding, candle wax, pipe tobacco, hooded person, and
Lamp
Alan.
lighters always have candles.
But I'm going to go to the kitchen right now and just inspect the meat.
Alan,
Does anyone
check.
have? Do we have the piece of meat? We just let it for Ellie to try and eat again, have we?
Ellie, no! I think it's probably on the floor in the maze.
Gaz is
still.
going to feed it to
Fine.
Alan in a minute. Oh dear.
Yeah, so off
I'm
I
going to go to the maze and have a scout around the maze and
Yeah.
retrieve.
So
the
Styles
piece
and
of
Gert
meat.
are going to the maze. Picard, you're going to the kitchen, and Ozzy,
Yes.
you are going to. Well,
I'm looking around for this Hilda fella.
yes. Let's start with those in the maze, Gert and Styles. As you're heading through the house, you see the party is coming to a natural end of parties. There are people paired together, some people with the maids that you so generously purchased. In the small cubby holes of the corridors, there are people passed out in chairs. The gluttonous fill of the upper class has really shown its colours at this party, and people have indulged in the generosity of your hosting. But there are still people active. There are still people around. You come to the maze, and neither of you have been here yet.
I have.
Oh,
I fucking made it.
yeah, that's true. So, to be fair, you made it, so you would know your way
My
around probably
maze.
better than anything. So I will say, yeah, that's a very good point. That's a very good point.
Fuck, damn it.
So I will say, after a not too long
Trying
period
to
of time,
stall
it's-
us, Paul.
well, it's still going to take you some time because you don't actually know where the crime happened.
He's
so
in
you-
the maze.
Track around for a bit, and then you do find a few of the things that they've said. These odd drips of candle wax littered throughout the maze, and then you find the small area where you can see. Because I think you left the meat there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think
Yeah,
so.
you sort of
But
flipped
where's
it and
Ellie?
left it.
Yeah, because it was like
Ellie's with
difficult to touch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was burning.
So yeah, after a short period in the moonlight of the two moons that rise up above, you see in a dead end of the maze a piece of meat on the floor.
And I'm assuming there is no candles.
There are no candles in the maze. No, the maze, like the rest of the house, is illuminated with the glowing mushrooms that Gert so kindly made.
Right, where's
I'll pick up
pipe
some
tobacco? Is that
poison.
just?
It's kind of littered around this area.
Is it? Is this yours? I point at the pipe tobacco to get.
I'll
Does it
pick it
look
up and
familiar?
give it a sniff and see if it's at all resembles the smell, maybe, of the pipe tobacco, if I would remember it.
Give
That
me
filled us.
a wisdom check, please. Survival, perhaps.
Ugh. That would be an 8.
An 8. It's hard to tell. The night at this point having ticked over that midpoint, the dew and the moisture of the morning has begun to settle, and it's dampened the tobacco, muting its smell. There are also so many blends in the city as well, it's hard to pinpoint an exact one.
You
know it's not yours.
I get Jeff out and let Jeff the rat have a good sniff of the pipe tobacco.
Okay, give me wisdom with advantage.
Or is he good at smelling, is he?
I think he has advantage on smell.
I'll give him a
ratty.
little tap, and he's got guidance, so I want an extra D4.
$15.
He with what's the rat's name? Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff. With Jeff, what I'll say happens because he hasn't smelt the other pipe tobaccos in the sort of area. He can't pinpoint what it is, but he has got the scent signature. So if he was to smell it again, he'd be able to let you know.
Okay.
I've been taking a sample of the poison and trying to figure out what it is. Oh, I think you actually said was like that nightshade or something. I wasn't there, so I just want to confirm what it is.
Yes. Would you like to make a medicine check, please?
23.
23. That's good. You take a small sample of the poison and using some of the elements that you can create, like natural vegetation, putting small drips onto it and seeing how it reacts. And with your sort of understanding of the natural world,
I've got my herbalism kit as well.
Yeah, you can decipher with different elements over, I'd say, maybe a 10-minute period, that this is a poison called Midnight Tears. A poison that is created using rare herbs and requires great talent to create. The interesting thing about this poison is that it only acts at midnight. You also note that although the meat is poisoned, you know that this would normally be carried in a small vial, similar to the things in your herbalism kit. However, searching the area, there isn't a vial to be found.
Maybe the person still has it on them.
Or it's on all of the meat and it just understood that she was eating it at 12. But then anyone else eating it would be dead as well.
And I'll snap.
Where should we get relaying all this information to?
Yeah, so basically it's like a time-activated poison. It's really clever, yeah. Because the flower, it sort of like recognises when the full moon's out at 12, and so like it like, you know, and that puts it into its like the DNA and that, and it knows, you see, when 12 is, so that's when the poison activates.
Okay, I think I got that. Yes. Yeah. So the poison activates at midnight because of its DNA and the full moon.
Yeah. Moon fearing poison. Get scared, says, oh, God, get ya.
Yeah. Well, Jeff sniffed the tobacco, so he might be able to identify it again.
Let's lose him like a bloodhound.
That won't work. He ain't got a scent, but he can find it again if we was to offer up samples.
Right, what? I thought that's what.
That's how I understood it, Paul.
Yeah. There isn't because he's only got the scent of the tobacco isn't being, if the tobacco was like dragged across the floor, yes, he'd be able to pick it up. Yeah. He can pick up the area where it's been spread. But if he was to smell the same thing again, he'd be able to recognise it.
Alright, yeah. Let's go find Dodgy then and just like go, I really like that tobacco he's smoking, can I have a little bit, mate? And then offer it up to Jeff and see if he likes it. I mean,
yeah,
recognises it.
yeah, that
Yes,
sounds
do
like a
that.
brilliant plan. Well thought out there. What do you think the significance of the wax is? Could that have been a seal on the poison or anything?
Lamplighters.
Lamplighters.
Yeah, there's a person from the Lamplighters Guild here. They have candles a bit.
There's no lamps around here, though. Why would you have?
No,
Sure, they'd only have a lit candle when they were lighting. I don't think it's like a hobby.
Maybe.
Helen?
Maybe they're stupid.
Two stupid people at one party is a bit of a
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
Well, let's go find Oswald.
Ozzy!
As you two leave the maze, we'll come to Picard. Picard, you enter the kitchen. The first thing that hits you is the warmth from the fire that's been roaring all night, roasting these meats. There are still a few joints of meat rotating on the spit, the fat dripping down and causing the flames to spark up.
Sorry,
Yeah.
quick question. Was the meat cooked or just charred with a flame symbol?
It was raw and charred.
Raw and
Wiggling.
charred with a flame symbol. Wiggling.
You see there are two main sort of cooks working at each station. At this point of the evening, one is sort of clearing up and making ready for the morning, and the other is doing some final pieces, perhaps for any late night snacks and stuff like that. And there's also two others in the kitchen, sort of observing and helping out here and there, and they also appear to be cooks opposed to the maids and waiters.
I say,
Sorry, sir. Is everything all right?
yes, I just need to quickly see any meat. Did it all go out, or is there some left?
We've got some left on the spit. Is everything okay? No one's complained about the food.
No, you've had no one come back with like upset tummy or
No,
anything like that?
not to us. I thought that's what you were coming to us with.
No, I just need to for my own peace of mind. I need to inspect it. So Packer just like runs over frantically and just pawing at the meat. Like,
So the meat in the spit is obviously red hot. So he's
Mr. Bean.
and one of them walks over. Sir, please step back. What are you looking for? We're confused. We can serve this for you if you wish, or...
No, do not serve it. Do not serve it. Whatever you do, do not serve it. Throw it away. But first, could you get it off the spit for me? Get it all on a tray.
Very well. And they sort of signal to the two people. So two of them are in sort of chef's attire, simple white tunics with large aprons, and you can see the signs of cooking over them. The other two are actually guests who came from the Baking and Cookery Guild. The two chefs come across and lift the meat off and bring it over to the table. Oh, it's a fine beast, this one.
Yes, and I start like just fingering through it, like I'm sorting through a stack of papers, but I'm just like sliding bits of meat around and
Is it?
picking them up, and it's like
This is very odd,
it's the light.
sir. I understand you're the host, but are you hungry?
Of course, I'm not hungry. Don't be stupid.
Uh,
Has anyone been in here that you do not recognise or would expect to be in here?
There's been people coming all night.
I was afraid you'd say that. Has anyone else
Who is it you're
handled this
after?
meat? Anybody who has handled this meat other than yourselves?
Well, there was what was his name?
Come on,
Hilda.
spit it out, you bastard!
Holdo.
Hildo?
Yeah, there was that fella. He came. He was looking for. Oh no, he didn't touch the meat. He was spices, herbs and spices.
Spices.
The butcher's been in a few times. Fair him. He's he provided this lovely beast. There was that drunk fellow. What was he
Who?
called? See him at the local pub. Name skips me mind. There was Pavel. And then an odd fellow with a candlestick wandered in. Looked a bit lost.
How odd that all of the potential suspects would have been in this room.
Oh, and of course every single maid, butler and serviceman that's helped out throughout the evening. Oh, and myself, and obviously the good Hadrian and Brad are here from the Bakers and Cooks Guild. They've been watching us cook all night.
Well, we appreciate your service, and I will go speak with the other 100 or so people I need to speak to.
Are you sure everything's alright?
Everything's fine, but throw all this out, please.
Right you are, and...
You know what? No, don't throw it out. Give it to the homeless.
Okay, we normally save some for...
Kill them all.
ourselves at the end of the evening?
No.
No? Oh.
No, you do not. No, I would not wish that upon you.
Right you are then, sir.
But here is 10 gold.
Oh.
You run down the shops
Thank you
and
kindly.
get yourself something nice.
Oh,
To eat, not like a dress or anything.
right. Most places will be closed at this time, but...
And it's very unfortunate.
Right then. And they sort of pick up the pig and then begin to take it out the kitchen into the back to sling it away.
Give to the homeless.
Oh. They begin to chop it up into small pieces, ready for the homeless.
Excellent. Right. Well, I best go find Hildo. That'll be my next direction.
Ozzy,
Yeah.
as you're moving around the house, you ask a few of the sort of service people whether they've sent anyone short. After a couple of incorrect encounters with other halflings that have come to the party, because there are several short people here.
They all look the same.
They do. You are pointed to the cellar.
The cellar.
Perfect spot to have a fight.
Coming out the back of the house, you open up the double wooden doors and start to descend into the steps. Down there you see three people. You see Hildo, Old Buck, the male halfling, long black hair and golden skin, with his pipe and a tankard of ale. Next to him is Mikolos Dare, the owner of one of the dragon pubs.
Black Dragon.
Black Dragon, yes. He also has a tankard. And next to them is one of the maids. She has long silver hair and she has a tankard as well. When you come down and she sort of sees you, she immediately puts the cup down and bows her head and sort of stands back. And the other two see you and they raise a tankard. Ah, to a generous host.
Ah, yes, very, very generous.
Have you, this is Hildo. He sort of looks towards you, reaching round behind him. Have you come to join us for a drink? It's a fine brew down here.
Is it now? Say, how long you been down here?
Some time. It's hard to tell.
Start walking.
And Nicholas sort of turns to him and he's like,
Hildo.
well, you came rather recently. You're only one in.
Is that so? Been going around enjoying the party, have you, Hildo?
Yes, it's been very, very good. And he sort of have a couple of puffs on his pipe. Am I not allowed to be down here? We can go back up.
No. Cellar's fine. Quiet down here. Not many people. Enjoying your
Yes,
pipe?
it was more people than I expected, actually.
What's in the pipe?
This just tobacco.
Mm.
Nothing else.
I seem to have run out of tobacco in my pipe. Do you mind if I have some of yours?
Of course, old fellow. Yeah, of course. And you see on this person, even though he's wearing like formal gear, he opens up his like waistcoat, and inside there is a series of pockets, like lots of different little pockets, almost stitched in the inside. He opens one with a small toggle, and then pulls out a pinch of tobacco. Do you have it?
I just hold out my hand and let him put it into it.
Right. He sort of drops it on. Do you want the drink as well?
And I look at it. Does it look? Ozzy wouldn't really be well versed in tobaccos, but does it look like the tobacco that you found on the floor?
Make an investigation check.
To Ozzy, it probably does.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Back away.
Investigation. Where's that? +9, and I rolled a 23.
You pick across the tobacco, and the interesting thing with pipe tobacco, opposed to some that may be hand rolled, is that it can be cut in many different ways. There are ribbon cuts. There are more flaky blends. This one definitely seems to match the cut that was in the maze, and this long ribbon is often rarer. It's a higher price. It's a higher markup.
They're sat down. They're sat down at like a table.
Yeah, so like Hilda and Mikolos, they're sort of sat. So you're in the cellar currently. So there's the slabstone floor, the barrels and everything around. They've pulled 2 barrels down to sit on, and behind them is the large barrel with the tap that they're just tapping from. In the other corner are the crates and boxes where the maid sort of sat on one of the crates, and there's sacks of like all the supplies for the house and that sort of thing.
Is there somewhere for me to sit?
Yeah, you can pull up a barrel. That's the word I'm looking for.
Barrel.
Yeah.
I just turn around and grab a barrel and like drag it over to where they sat, put it down and sit there.
So you are joining us then. Amazing evening.
Amazing evening, you say?
Yes.
Tell me, do you 3 know each other?
Well, by the by, I've drunk in Mikolos' pub, and he's like, yes, I've seen him a few times. He has provided me with some herbs from time to time. And the maid's like, perhaps I should leave.
Perhaps you should just stay a little bit longer. Just some guys and a gal sat in the cellar, smoking tobacco, chatting.
Yes. She sort of puts her head down and sits back on the crate.
Oh,
Mikolos sort of looks at you. You remember Mikolos to be an ex-adventurer. He has the signs of battle across him. He is a built gentleman. And he sort of looks across at you. Is there something wrong?
I don't know, Mikolas. You tell me. Is there something wrong?
I do not know either. We are merely having a drink.
I reach over and grab the pipe out of Hildo's hand and just take it.
Constitution check.
Try to look cool.
He's like, well, yes, by all means.
Interesting tobacco, this one, Hildo. Quite rare,
Actually,
I think.
It is rare, yes, that's correct. Actually, it's a very, very fine blend. Cut from a plant only grown in the northern area of the country. You see, most people think that tobacco should be grown in the
As he's like talking
middle
to
of
me,
the country at the heat.
under my breath, I cast message to Picard and I say, "I found the murderer. He's in the cellar. I need your face melting abilities."
He's like, but actually in the north, the cold temperature means it grows slightly slower, therefore it's such a sweeter blend, don't you think?
Yeah.
And the pipe really brings it out to enjoy it. Many people hand roll nowadays, but I find the pace of the pipe is better for the mind.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, tobacco like this is quite special. You wouldn't want to be losing any of it, would you? Dropping it around and stuff. Accidentally.
Well, no.
That'd be a shame.
And that it would. Occasionally the odd sprinkle dips away, but... yes.
Really? Maybe like earlier in the maze we tried to kill Ellie? Reach over and grab it.
When Packard heard the message from Ozzy, he sort of picked up his pace a little bit.
Where his voice went off.
And I'm currently thralling him,
As you
over the
lunge
table.
onto him, Mikolos at first jumps back and then sees what you're doing and immediately tries to stop you. So contended strength check, please.
Oh, I just rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
You're not gonna die.
As he tries to sort of grip onto your arms, you just elbow him and he falls back into the maze. Oh, what are you doing?
Can't even have a fucking party without you parrying me as bastards trying to get in on it. Trying to kill Ellie? Who do you think you are?
Hildo is beginning to go blue in your hands.
Scared of angry Ozzy.
And just as his eyes begin to sort of bulge from the pressure that you're creating, Picard flies down the stairs.
It's happened again.
Mr. Ozzy, why do I keep finding this situation?
Just two guys having fun.
I cannot be implicated in another murder.
It's Hildo! It's Hildo, he did it!
Stop him!
He all but admitted it!
I go to grab Ozzy.
Tap him on the shoulder. Ozzy,
Pull him off.
Maybe.
Are you going to let him pull you off, Ozzy?
No.
Contended strength, then please,
Makes a
gentlemen.
change.
Unless you wish to immobilize him another way.
13 minus 1, 12.
19.
You come up behind and just almost get both of his arms, hitting him in the weak points near the elbows and just breaking him off. Immediately, Hildo drops to the floor, his hand going to his neck. Several of his belongings just scattering across the floor. Oh, you're crazy.
It's him!
Killed me.
Get off me! What are you
Killed
doing?
me.
It's him!
Mikolos sort of picks him up and drags him back. What is happening here?
You'll have to forgive my companion. He's acting rather impulsively
Yeah, you can forgive me when you're dead!
and without thought. Yep.
You nearly killed that man. What is the
Well,
meaning of this?
I suppose there's no point keeping things quiet now, at least for this room. There's been an attempt.
How are you speaking so calmly when you're holding me back?
Because you're so weak, Mr. Ozzy.
There's two faces
I'm just super quiet. Well,
There's just one
you'll
hand.
have to forgive him.
Just holding him up. My legs like this.
There's been an attempted murder, and my cohort suspects.
Suspects?
Hildo.
He all but admitted it. It was him, the little bastard.
I haven't murdered anyone.
No,
No.
you tried to, though.
No, I did not.
He's saying he did not, which is frankly what a murderer might say.
Fair point, but I didn't.
Look,
Sounding more
any
and more
minute
guilty
now,
every time you speak.
Styles is going to come down here, and he's going to have this all figured out because that's what he does. He's the figure outer of this group. And he's
Well,
gonna,
no, I will figure this out, Mr. Ozzy.
It was Hildo. It was him.
What evidence do you have to believe it was Hildo?
He's got the tobacco that we found.
Yes.
And he said cryptic words about all the party's amazing and stuff. Like he was in the maze. It was him.
That's not cryptic. It's an adjective.
I'm afraid Ozzy doesn't know those words, Hilda.
What's an adjective?
I'll be honest, Master Ozzy. I was here to steal spices.
What?
But, I have not attempted murder.
He said that he often loses tobacco. It sprinkles around in places that he's been.
It's loose tobacco, of course it sprinkles.
Mr.
You
Hilda.
spilt some from your hand.
Mr. Hilda, have you been in the maze at all this evening?
No.
Liar!
I spoke to your dragony friend, and then
Yeah, you took an interest in Ellie.
and-
Then you tried to kill her.
No, you're large. Who's Ellie?
My dragon.
No, I spoke to Gert. His name was the
The
main host.
the bigger one. Yeah.
You have cat.
I spoke to him about his amazing flora, and
Yes, the floor is pretty fantastic. I mean, the cellar's floor isn't as
I was
nice
interested
as the
whether there was
dining hall floor, but
rare herbs and spices. It's my trade.
yes, I'm sure it is. Do you know a thing or two
I'm
about
gonna-
poisons?
I'm gonna
Of
message.
course, I know about poisons.
Message Styles and say, "You probably figured it all out by now, but it was Hilda. We know he's down in the cellar. We got him cornered."
At this point, you two sort of arrive at the top of the stairs and just hear these shouts coming from down there.
Mr. Hilda, has anyone had access to your pipe tobacco this evening? Have you lent it out to anyone? Have you offered it to anyone?
Well, I've given a few people bits, yes.
Whom?
That stonemason chap, Dane, he was enjoying a few pipes. I don't know who else.
Well, think, Hilda.
I'm a
Think.
generous man.
Like giving out meat as well, with poison in it.
No. I don't. I haven't handled any meat.
What's
I'm a
going on
vegetarian.
here?
He's generous with his meat.
Hilda,
In all of this, sorry, just to interrupt. In all of this, like, can I do like an insight check? Do I get like a feeling that he's being genuine in what he's saying, or
Yeah, do an insight check.
Smell his fingers.
it's low and I wanted it to be. It's a 2 for plus 5, 7.
Again, it's a high stress situation. I think throughout this you picked up on a note of deception,
Oh.
but perhaps that was just the fact he was trying to hide his intentions of being in the cellar. Most of the stuff he's saying seems genuine. He doesn't seem to be trying to deceive you. As he sees you, Gert, he sort of brushes himself off. Oh, thank goodness you're here. Can you tell
What's
your
happening?
friends that this gentleman here, he tried to kill me?
Yeah,
that's
because
not
you
very good,
Attempted
is it?
murderer.
You try to kill Ellie. Isn't that right, Styles?
What led you to this conclusion, Ozzy? What?
Hilda, you got any midnight kiss on ya? Was it midnight kiss?
Kiss?
Who's Chris? Who's Midnight Chris?
Oh, I'm blushing. It was midnight tears. Always happen after a midnight kiss.
You haven't got any midnight tears on ya?
No, why would I carry a poison to a party?
That's what someone carrying poison to a party would say, isn't it right, Styles? Styles will fill in. Styles will fill in the blanks, but basically he's got the tobacco that we
Let's
found.
calm down. Right, let me have some of the tobacco.
Has anyone bought any of that off you lately, or asked you about it?
Can we confirm it's the right tobacco first, please?
Yes, that's
Nicholas at this
worthwhile.
point is like, this is intriguing. Perhaps we
Let's
should search him."
establish facts.
Search him.
I would offer.
You're right,
Search the
Nicholas.
motherfucker.
I would offer Jeff the tobacco to see his reaction.
He gives you the strong signal that this was the same tobacco found in the maze.
Okie dokie. So I'm assuming they've relayed everything that's that said to us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your rat doing? Is a smoker as well?
What is your rat doing?
Never seen a smoking rat.
He's sampling the tobacco to see if it's the same.
Do you
one
mind
that
if I
was
have a
found.
drink? I'm slightly overwhelmed.
No.
What?
Oh,
Hilda, have you?
You may have a drink.
Have you?
No, don't let him have a drink. He's
anywhere-
gonna kill himself with poison, and so he gets out of this. You just stay right there where I can see you, Hildo.
Ozzy, calm
You were
down,
about to kill him
calm
4
down.
seconds ago.
Yeah,
Why are you trying to prevent his death?
because I want to be the one to do it.
Hilda, have you been in the kitchen at all this evening?
yes, I did go to the kitchen. Yes,
For the spices.
I was seeing if there were. I once ate from the hunting lodge. They supplied an intriguing joint of roast beef to one of the main dinner parties, and the spice I couldn't pinpoint it. I hoped it was still here.
It's paprika.
Alas,
Get
I've
over
had
it.
no luck.
You're basic.
There were
We all know about paprika now.
Chip spice.
there were like 11 secret spices in his realm. Had he put in his chicken?
Picard, when you was speaking to the kitchen, did they say if anyone had been there?
They said many people had been there. They named Hildo.
Yeah, of
specifically,
course they
but-
named Hildo as the first person
but
they
this-
named.
I
to his
told you I was
defense,
there.
They indicated he did not go near any meat. He was interested in the spices.
I only eat herbs and vegetables.
Did they say someone else went near the spices, or did I make that bit up?
They said a lot of things that I don't remember. Just that there was many people in and out, so it would be hard to pinpoint.
It doesn't matter whether he's a vegetarian, a vegan, or a megan. That doesn't stop him from using the meat to try and kill Ellie.
No, you're right,
Try
it does
and kill
not.
Ellie.
Did anyone else? Did it say I was going back? Did anyone? Did they say anyone else went to the spices in the kitchen? Or did
They
I?
didn't say specifically anyone else went to the spices. They just said a lot of other people had been in and out, and with their work.
I must
as
have
it
got
was-
Hilda and someone else mixed up. They said the butcher went, didn't they?
Yeah, he went to check the meat and supplied it because he supplied all the meat for the party. So.
Yeah.
We'd speak to him shortly. Gert, would you mind searching Mr. Hildo?
Yeah, it's not about this Hilda. It's just, it'll make him happier, and that.
We just need to rule you out as a suspect.
Does it have
Well.
to be you, Gert?
It has to be
I-
Gert specifically, yes.
I know you're the main host, but he sort of peers at your hands. Are you
Don't
gentle?
worry, I'll be gentle.
It's either him or me. And I use a knife instead of hands.
At this point, the mayor's like,
Ozzy,
if you're going
calm
to
down.
search the man, may I leave? I don't know
Who
if I
said
want to
this?
witness
Who
this.
said this? The
don't
maid.
worry,
Maid.
you could go.
Yes, but don't say anything that's happened here now.
No, I don't let the maid leave.
Okay, I'll have my gold coin back, please.
I say, I'm sorry, miss.
Hey, where are you going?
just
Stay
while
here. You're
just while we
you're
do
involved
this
here. You
interview.
stay here.
So why don't
Okay.
you come with me in the corner, and then I sort of like take the maid's hand and I sort of turn her away from what's going on. And I say,
Packard, don't be fooled by her good looks. She could be an accomplice.
It's fine. I'm just trying to soothe the woman. Now,
Thank you.
what's your
Master
favourite
Potter,
kind
give
of
her-
wine?
A quick.
My favourite wine, perhaps a honey mead.
Honey mead. Let's find you a honey mead. You might-
You find a few
I'll give
bottles.
him a quick pat
Ah,
down.
Okay.
and then I give her a bottle. I say, "This is yours."
She sort of opens it and takes a sip, and then offers it to you as well, which obviously you refuse. You search
Don't answer for him.
Hildo.
This might be the time.
She offers you a sip, Packard.
I drink it all.
Fuck you, DM.
Yes, again. To Packard, the one who cannot drink.
Yeah, I say, no, thank you. This is yours.
Oh, thank you. This whole affair is so intimidating.
I understand, but it is a fairly regular occurrence for the Mr. Men.
I see.
Yes.
And as you sort of search Hildo down, you find he has numerous supplies in his pockets. pinches of saffron for flavouring, some smelling salts for when the night's getting a little bit dim, a few empty jars as well in his pockets, as well as general things that he sort of collected. He's taken a few of the leaves, a couple of your mushrooms you see in small like wrappings in his pockets. I'm sorry if I wasn't allowed to take the mushrooms. It's just they look so
you can,
unique.
Mate. Of course you can. Nah, nothing here, Ozzy.
What do you mean? He's got the tobacco. Has he got any candles on him?
But it don't mean it was him.
Well,
Yes,
Look,
he's
have you
already
been
said
to
that
the maze?
he's given the tobacco to several people. It's highly possible that someone's put it there intentionally to distract us. I don't think it's old Hildo.
Well, look, I could waste a spell and try and find the poison if there's any left.
I mean, that sounds like a worthwhile
that doesn't
idea.
sound like a waste of a spell to me.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
maybe
exactly
this
what
should
that
have
spell should be.
come up
Sounds like
10,
a good
15
idea
minutes
to
ago.
me.
Well, you know,
Shut up,
it's
Hildo.
if we're going to need this stuff for other things and not, I don't think I've
What
got
are the
it.
things we're doing tonight? What are you planning, Gerd? Investigating a murder right now.
Something about my mouth. No, I've forgotten that spell tonight.
Oh,
I don't know.
God, you silly
Yeah, I
sausage.
don't know how that works and that, but for some reason I can't do it tonight. Yeah.
It's a shame because I also know several spells that would be useful right now, but I haven't prepared them for parties.
Yeah,
They're
that's
on my
what you
party
do.
spells.
Yeah.
I like melting
Little
people's
one.
faces.
Always got that one ready.
Oh, mercy. Right, well, here's what we need to do going forward.
Where did you get the tobacco from, Hilda?
I actually collected it myself. Well, when I was in the north a few seasons ago, I collected a large preserve of it, and then I used these glass jars to keep it temperate.
All right, not
Have you
helpful.
given these to anyone this evening, or? I think that
As I said,
haven't we?
a few people, yes.
Right,
I
Hildo,
like to share my.
you need to list
yes.
off exactly who you have shared this tobacco with. Give me names.
Well, I gave some to Dane. I believe I gave some to some of those rough fellows.
You
the
getting
working men.
these names, Styles? Styles.
It's not Dane. Don't worry about taking Dane down.
Right, who's Dane?
He's an
I
old
want to-
man, he's sleepy.
Oh, there was that
Yeah.
confused gentleman with the lamp. I gave him some.
Confused gentleman with a lamp. Well, like
Calmed him down.
did it have candle wax?
A large candle on a stick, yes. That's
Right.
the
Well,
one.
hang on. Wait. Who is that?
What was his name?
His name was
Thomas Cornwallis.
Cornwallis or something, yes.
What? Who is that?
Conhol.
He's a
Oh, and then
lamplighter.
that, no, and
I said
apologies about this, Mikolas. I gave some to that Olaf gentleman because he did seem rather drunk. Some of this actually has like a herbal remedy in it. It's quite good for the health.
Calm down, Hildo.
Shut up, Hildo.
Right.
Sorry.
Styles. What did you write down there? What names you got for me?
You figured it out, yes?
If you'd like me to put some people in the suspect column.
Put them in the suspect.
I think it's got to be that Cornwallis, the
Got Dane.
lamplighter.
Yeah.
We got the lamplighter. It doesn't matter if the guy's an old man. People can disguise
Right.
themselves. And look at us.
You want the lamplighter in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did get him pretty
No,
stoned. I
no.
think he fell asleep when
Stoned enough to try and kill somebody.
going down.
You say the butcher as well.
My throat's really hurting. Lots of shouting.
You've been strangling Hilda, not
Smoking
yourself.
too much. Smoke pipe every day.
I take the three civilians to the side, like Hilda and Nicholas, and say, right. Apologies for what has transpired here. You can obviously see this is a high pressure situation, and
I'm
we
keeping my eye on
appreciate it.
you, Hildo.
He's not going to be bothering you anymore, Hilda.
I
I'm
might
sure
be.
but he's not. We would appreciate it if you kept what happened here to yourselves. It's very important that we don't let anyone catch on that there is a attempted murderer here. Hildo, I will give you full access to the spices. I will let you spend all night tasting the spices.
Splendid.
You can put them anywhere you want. That's your business, but you'll have free reign of the kitchen. Maid. Sorry,
Yes.
your name isn't important to me. You will be compensated financially, and you can take as much honeymead as you can for keeping quiet.
That will be enough for me, thank you.
Yes, Mikolos, you're my.
Yes,
and I lean in close to Mikolos, and I
Yes,
whisper,
sir.
You're my right hand guy in this. You're my
Very
top-
well. Adventurer
top dog.
to adventurer.
Yes, I will report everything to you, and you will help me figure this out. We must keep it between us. Yes,
I will wait here for your call. And he raises his glass.
indeed. I'll see you shortly, Mikolos. Right, chaps, we have several people we need to speak to quickly. In the interest
Tell me
of
what to
covering.
do, Captain.
Right, then we best get to it then, aren't we? And I just turn
In the
around and
interest
walk
of-
out.
Oh no, he's gone again. Oh, I keep leaving me with 5 steps.
Pinky blinders.
I think
Well,
we need
in
to
the-
go speak to this Tom Wallace chap.
Yeah, in the interest of covering ground, we should split up, but also we need to keep an eye on
Oh,
Ozzy.
don't do that.
So,
I'll go find the lamplighter.
you go find the lamp.
How
Style.
come will you get?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go to the study.
Yeah.
That's where last I saw Dane Mowbray.
Where is Ozzy and Styles going?
Who is the
I've gone with
Are you gone with Gert?
to fan. Yeah.
who was
Renegade.
the first? Which one was the first name that he mentioned? Was it Dane Mowbray?
Dane was the Mowbray was the first
Dane,
one
yeah.
I mentioned. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna
He
go.
was asleep in the study last time I left.
Okay, then I'm gonna go find him.
Okay. Styles and Gert, you ask a few people again. Again, it's the service in the house that are keeping eyes on people, and they're there as your point of knowledge still, even at this late hour of the day. They point you to the pod, saying that a gentleman with a large stick and a candle on seemed to be wandering that way. And after searching for a couple, you see there is a man sat in a pod by himself, with a flagon of ale and a large stick with a candle on the end. He appears to be around 90 years old. His skin is wrinkled and sagging, where throughout the ages gravity has taken its toll. He is frail, but he looks tough, weathered. And he sits, his candle dimly glowing, adding a bit of illumination into the thing.
Good evening. Do you mind if we join you?
Oh, hello there. Of course not. Come in.
Fancy playing a game?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I like games.
I'm going to do this one thing, and if I find this, right, look at this mushroom here. If one of these is in your pocket or somewhere on your body, you will give me 5 gold. But if I find one on you,
Right.
I will give you 5 gold.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I don't have one, so
Right, the odds are in your favour, isn't it?
The
I
odds
think.
are forever in your favour.
Right, let's start. And I'll just start patting him down, looking for any vials or anything that looks like it could contain that poison.
Make an investigation check as you pat him down.
14.
14. He's wearing the attire of a lamplighter, a large, waxed, almost like leather cloak that descends down through his body. Inside is simple, plain tunics. He doesn't really have much on his person except a coin purse, which most people would carry, with a few coins inside. Another pouch which contains a large flint and steel. And then in his jacket, there are several deep pockets, and inside are a multitude of candles. These candles made from pig fat and that sort of thing, as they were back in the age, dipped so they're thin at one end down to the thicker end at the end, and the wicks tied together at the top. Have you found one?
No, you got nothing on you.
I did say. Does that
Yeah.
mean I win?
Yeah, you do. Well done.
Who are you again?
I'm Gert. It's my party.
Oh,
Yes.
pleasure to meet you, Gert. I'm
Yeah.
Thomas.
Nice to meet you, Thomas.
I just
You enjoying the
wan-
party, Thomas?
I just wandered in off the street. Actually, I was lighting the lamps along the main road, and I saw a tremendous glow from down here. So I wandered
lucky
down
you.
and just had a wander about to see what was going on. Did you know there's harlots in the upstairs bedrooms?
Yeah, did you ever go?
No, I opened the door and immediately closed it and went away.
Have you
Perhaps I should
Have you
have
Check
explored
out the
the-
maze.
have you explored the maze, the whole place?
Yes, I was in there for several hours. I didn't think I was going to get out.
It can be tricky, that maze. What did you come across anything? There's some prizes in there for people to find. Did you find anything odd?
No, I didn't find any prizes. There were several other lost fellows, attracted to my light, I believe, at some points. And then a few...
Oh yeah, who were there? They might have won the grand prize.
I don't really know who they were.
Excellent, brilliant.
They looked well dressed, smart.
Anyone
Yep.
smoking a pipe?
I don't believe so. I have a pipe. Do care for some.
Ooh,
I'm
tobacco
gonna-
you got?
Insight
this,
check of the people
okay.
in the maze.
Give me a roll.
Hmm. 15.
Yeah, although slightly senile, it appears. You can't see any telltale signs of deception. No, he doesn't seem nervous. He seems quite comfortable in his situation. What was the question you asked him?
I asked about the people he couldn't remember.
Yeah. There were just
Gert asked him
several
for
people.
what tobacco he had.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the tobacco, yes. By a little fellow. I believe he said his name was Hildo. Involved in
Hildo, I knew it!
many not involved in many rare herbs and spices. It's a fine tobacco, to be honest. Not like my normal stuff.
Yeah, nice leaf there. Well,
Yes.
you enjoy the party now?
Oh, I will, I think.
Yeah, it's nice talking to you.
I don't think he's in style.
Farewell then.
No, I don't. Yeah, he's an odd fellow, but I don't think he's a
Explains
murderer.
why the wax was there. He just got lost.
Yeah.
I don't really know what to do now. Who else was there?
Well, it's the butcher, I suppose, the raw
We've
meat, but
spoken to him now, ain't we? Pie card did.
no, he went to the kitchen, didn't he?
Oh, no one's spoken to the butcher. Oh.
I thought that was the butcher, right?
Oh yeah, we could go and look for him then.
Your method
Like,
acting
it
is
seems
brilliant.
stupid that like it would be the butcher in that, innit? Unless it's
I know,
painted.
I don't know.
like someone can bring a piece of meat in without it needing to be smuggled in or anything in it.
Yeah, it seems. Well, I think it's just a massive misunderstanding. He might be overreacting a bit. He gets that.
Who
I
was
think he's
that?
still.
You know, when Ozzy was definitely telling us about that lord who was really interested in Ellie. Who was that now?
That was the
Let's go.
butcher.
Oh, was that the butcher? Fucking hell, let's go fucking find out the butcher. He's a fucking killer, that guy. He fucking wanted her dead.
Yeah, but why would he? Well,
Sorry, there were two
Ozzy
people in the
said
last
he
one.
really was interested in her.
Ferim fed Ellie under the table, and then the only other person who was, I think, mentioned it. Did one of the lords mention it to you, Stars? Maybe.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
Giles
there was
just
someone
starting
talking to.
He's just starting to sober up a bit.
This is the problem with the party. Everything goes crazy.
Let's
Well,
go
while you
talk to that
decide where you're going,
Ferrin.
Ozzy and Picard, you come to the study and open the small door. You see Dane in the armchair where he was before, but next to him you see somebody else. You see the familiar figure of Morley, the mage who runs the Unearthed Arcana magic shop. He has a full tea set laid out in front of Dane, and he is offering him several different cups, which Dane is tenderly sort of picking up and sipping. When he sees you, he looks up. Ah, splendid! I was looking for you two. How's the party going?
I just walk
Mr.
past
Morley.
and completely ignore him, and I go straight up to Dane and go, "Hey, Dane!" And I cast dispel magic on him.
Jesus.
Okay.
No, that spell was keeping my heart ticking.
Gert, what did you give him? Gave him-
It was like a weed equivalent, I imagine.
Yeah, I'd say it's more a herbal drug. But you can
Yeah,
cast
it wasn't magic.
As
Yeah.
you cast dispel magic on him. So Dane is this. Let me remind you. Who is he? Again, an elderly man, long wavy grey hair, pockmarked skin, in the sort of tunic of these stonemasons. You cast dispel magic, and you see his hair disappear, and all that is left is this like weave on top of a bald, heavily liver-spotted head. He sort of looks up, and then his hands go, "Oh, why did you do that?"
It's just covering up his baldness.
Sorry, Dane. I thought you might have been an old guy in
Well,
disguise.
he's like sipping a tea, like, no, he is genuinely an old guy.
Have you just been in here the whole time?
Well, he's been in here as long as I have, and I've been here for quite a while.
Yes, I've been looking after this portrait.
I was gonna say like, I didn't reveal this, but when Picard went to the study, he was actually going to make sure his portrait was okay. He wasn't going.
As you come in, Picard, you see that Morley's actually put the tea set on top of the portrait.
God, I'm more furious than Ozzy. Like, whoa! Let's just take this. Let's just take this away.
And I was like, oh, I thought it was a placemat. I apologise.
No.
You see him click his fingers, and the tea set, all on a large tray, begins to float as a mage hand is cast underneath, making it float and levitate off the painting. Luckily, the painting is unmarked.
Goodness, I sort of move it to one side and
Wait,
rest it over
Is
a
that-
chair.
Is that you?
Oh, this old
Morley's
thing.
like, Morley's like,
Yes.
I did think I saw a resemblance.
Where the fuck did you get that from?
A nice chap painted it for me earlier.
There's a painter here.
Yes, his name was Rembrandt, I want to say.
Rembrandt.
Rembrandt.
Grant.
Yeah.
Yes, he was here. He did a wonderful painting of me.
I mean,
I don't think he'd do one of you guys.
it looks like you, yeah.
He said I was his favourite host of the party.
No,
And that's why he painted me.
No, he didn't.
He did. He did.
Morley looks towards Dane. Oh, he's gone again. Gentlemen, if you could just pass me the third cup along. It's the porcelain china. Quick.
I'm gonna message Styles.
Yes.
He feeds the tea into Dane. You see his eyes like wake up again. I believe this gentleman has been intoxicated with a deep poison.
I message Styles and say, "It ain't Dane. So whoever you're with, it's probably them." You probably figured that out already, though. I know.
I would message back. It's not the lamplighter. It's just an old bloke with loads of candles and stuff.
Wait. Oh, are you sure it's an old bloke?
Well, he seemed to be honest and trustworthy. Gert liked him.
Oh my god. I leave. Head that way.
Picard, as you're left in the room with Morley, who's trying to revive Dane out of his stupor, he turns to you. I bought everything that we need. Is there a good time to begin? I feel... I should apologize for being late. I had to get a few more books than I thought, and you see he sort of pulls around this small bag, opens it, and you see, similar to yours, it's a bag of hoarding, and he begins to pile these books on next to the portrait on the table in the study. Yes, I didn't want to come unprepared. Do you have the scroll?
Well, I very much appreciate it, Molly, and no worries for coming late. We've had a very busy evening ourselves.
Yes, also seems a little bit uptight.
Yes, unfortunately, you may have noticed that little dragon that hangs around with him.
Yes.
Ellie, someone tried to kill Ellie earlier.
The pseudo-dragon, size of a cat.
Yes, size of a very small cat. Quite tiny
Yes.
cat, really.
Tiny head.
Just
Yes.
a minuscule creature, like the size of a small bird even.
Nope.
Someone tried to kill it.
Yes, there was some poisoned meat involved, and the meat was adorned with a symbol, so it all seems very
she
intentional.
okay?
I believe she'll be fine, yes. But it's Ozzy I'm worried about. He's on the warpath.
I
And
see.
he's already tried to kill one patron of the evening, so...
Well, perhaps you should leave that with me, the scroll, and I will do my work while you attend to your business. And then
Yes,
come back and I should have the answers.
Yes, that's fantastic. I'll do that. And I give the scroll over
Interesting.
to Morley.
The mark you say on the... What was it?
Resembled a fire, a flame. Mr. Ozzy said it was the symbol of Pyreneus, if that means anything to you.
I see. He picks the pipe off Dane and begins to light it and smoke. Intriguing. Well, come back soon.
Michelle, you smoke, Morley?
Morley.
You a fan?
Oh, only from time to time.
Yeah.
Right.
Had to be fucking magic.
Right, well, do you know what? I've just realised I need to take my painting away. If you just give me the scroll and I'll put it with the painting and I'll put them somewhere safe until we're resolved all this.
Very well. It will just take a little bit longer to solve, that's all.
Oh, that's fine. We've got all night. We really need to prioritise this Ellie murder situation. I am sorry for the distraction. If you feel you have any magical abilities that help you catch a killer, then that would be most
What is it you're
appreciated.
looking for?
Well, it seems like a very deliberate arrangement of clues was at the scene of the crime. Candle wax, pipe tobacco. There was.
He sort of peers at his pipe.
Yeah.
I see. And
There's
then puts it back on Dane.
There was the branded meat. There was poison at the scene. We've spoke to several suspects, but they all seem...
The poison. Do you have a sample? I may be able to locate it. Have you tried that yet?
No, I'm afraid no one in our party is that adept, is that keen on it. But I'll see if I can find a sample for you.
Well, I'll wait here.
Let me just pop the painting and the scroll somewhere safe.
Very well.
Yes. And I duck out the room, and I put the painting in the parlour.
Okay.
And then I just keep the scroll on my person.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to remember. At the scene, there was no vial or container at the scene, was there? It was just the liquid.
Just the dots in the meat that sort of oozed out as you disturbed it.
Did anybody take the meat after inspecting the meat? Do we have it on us? Or?
No, I didn't want to
Did you leave it in the maze?
Yeah, Gert
I
took a
probably would have
sample.
carried it with me, because I took a sample to know what it
So
was.
Gert's got a sample.
Oh yeah, Gert's got
I think
some.
I would.
Did
I
he
think I
just-
would know that then.
Did he just ask what the symbol was on the meat before you said there was a symbol on the meat?
No, he did say there was a symbol on the meat.
God, that would have been good. That would have been a real good giveaway.
Nearly Styles. He's getting there.
Too many TV shows.
Damn.
Right, well, I'm going to go try and track down Gert for a sample of the...
Okay. Well, happily,
We were looking for
Gert and Styles are coming back in to the house as you sort of come out the study and see them in the corridor heading towards the dining hall. Ozzy, you take the back way and then come into the pods in the rear. Well, do you know where he is, Ozzy? Sorry, or are you searching for him?
I know that they went to go.
Yeah, it would be the same for all these, again, like it was in the party before there was a murder. For all these situations where you're trying to find someone, you're just asking everyone around, and they're giving you things of, oh, that we saw them go this way. And as I say, the staff are always watching, and they're always keeping an eye on people to help you with your navigation.
I would steam over to him.
So you do
as
get
quick
directed to the ports.
as quick as possible.
Entering the pod, you see he's still there. The lamp at the top, you pick up on the fact, almost the artistic fact, that the wax from this long candle is just dripped over the handle and all the way down the pole, and his gauntleted hand on this hand almost has drippings of wax all over it, cast over the top.
Is he just? Is he alone, or
Hello.
are there other people with him?
Yeah, he's alone.
Okay. Clifton, right?
Cornwallis.
Oh, sorry. God, I'm looking at the wrong token. Cornwallis, right?
Yes. And you are?
I'm Ozzy Hellborn. You already know that.
Do I?
Tell me, who invited you to this party?
Oh, I wasn't invited. I just wandered down. I told the other hosts I'm a lamplighter, you see, so I was up the street lighting the lamps, and then I saw this
Wait.
intriguing...
Just hold it right there.
Yes?
A lamplighter.
Yes.
Like fire, dear.
Well, it's my job.
It's your job. Oh, I see. I see. It's your job to like fire.
Yes, I have to... I light the lamps.
Tell me, have you been to the maze tonight?
Yes.
Oh my god! I go over and dive on his throat, and I start messaging Styles. I got him! I fucking got him!
Hearing that, I would turn around and run back.
Okay. Ozzy. Unfortunately, well, Styles, as you charge back to the pod, you enter to see Ozzy hunched over the 90-year-old gentleman who is slumped on the floor. His face, even paler than it was before. His body is limp underneath Ozzy, who is astride him. His hands gripped around his throat.
I've got him.
There's a blue hue to his skin. His lips are bright.
I found him.
It's not him. Get off him, and I try and pull Ozzy off him.
As you pull Ozzy off, Thomas's body slumps from the sort of wooden bench onto the floor, and he ends face down.
Don't do it, dear. Don't do this to me.
You took it too far, Ozzy. You took it too far.
Thomas, you're okay. You okay, Thomas?
No, he's not okay. He's dead.
What's happening? What's going on in here?
He's the suspect.
I just killed Thomas.
Fucking shit. What you done there? And I'll quickly cast Spare the Dying.
Okay. Does that bring him back if they're
So
at one, like less than
0 hit points and isn't dead, the creature becomes stable.
Isn't dead.
It does say it isn't dead.
What's the definition of dead if he fails all his death saves? Well, I'm not using the black dice in future. For the sake of this, they do. Yeah, I'm going to put that one in the dice jail.
Oh, shit.
As you cast Spare the Dying, you try and... With this spell, it's about using the magical weave to get even like the faintest of pulse within that corpse, the body that's just almost inert on the verge of death. And you're trying to just find that with the weave and reinvigorate and bring them back. The weave runs through Thomas's body, but it finds nothing to revive.
I got him.
He's dead.
Good riddance.
I
He's
don't
back to
think
the flame, and back to the depths of hell for him.
Ozzy, I don't think it was him. He is, or was, just a 90-year-old lamplighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Light in the fires of hell.
I'm just gonna close his
No,
eyes
the-
and then
The lights in the street, Ozzy.
use my druid craft to try and form the...
Yeah, well, he might have a part-time job lamplighting as well, but he tried to kill Ellie. He's a follower of Pyramius. He wasn't on the guest list.
And I'd like put my arm around Ozzy and like, Ozzy, come on, let's go, let's get a drink. Let's get a drink.
To celebrate.
I'm gonna go for a card.
Yeah, you go find Pike and I'll...
You managed to make it, Gert, where the bench, which is obviously all vine, and the floor engulfs him, sort of covering him up. And then with that pod, as you leave it, you close it off. So the vines conceal the entranceway. And it just looks like the vines and hedge that tangle up the trees around.
I'll rush off to Picard.
What do you think, Styles? You think he was working alone? Or do you think there might be more out there?
Ozzy, I generally don't think he had anything to do with it.
Funny.
I think he was just an old man who's come to the party.
I know you don't want me to take the credit for you figuring it out, so it's fine. We don't have to tell him. We can say that you killed him. It's fine.
No, we're not saying that.
Styles killed the killer, everybody. He got him. He figured it out.
See a few like eyes look, and a few people with Styles' haircut, like.
It's alright, it's fine. You can take the credit. I don't want it. It's not important to me.
He admitted he went to the maze and got lost there, but there was a few other people that was lost there as well.
Yeah, he had candle wax everywhere, and he likes fire.
Gert searched his pockets and didn't find any traces of meat or the poison.
Well, yeah, I mean, like obviously he would have dumped it somewhere. He's not going to keep it on him, is he? That'd be crazy.
So why didn't he just leave after the...
I told everyone no one's allowed to. I told the doorman not to let anyone go.
Yeah, but if...
What we need to figure out is, was he working alone? Or are there anyone else here? Or can we just let everyone go now?
I don't know, I think he might have just killed an innocent man, hasn't he?
As you're walking back inside, you walk past two young women just laughing amongst themselves.
Ladies, all right. Still enjoying the party.
They like laugh and flaunt onto you, like thanking you for the great evening.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Stick around. It's not ending yet. Going to the early hours of the morning. All right, Styles. We should probably get the others. Let them know that you figured it out. You did it.
As you head inside to find the others, we'll take a quick break. We did it, guys.
Did it.
Ozzy did a scarring.
Right, gentlemen. Time sync. So, we come back to Gert rushing back in with you, Picard. Picard, were you heading to the butcher?
I think I would have been heading in the last direction I thought Gert was.
Okay.
Because I wanted a sample of the meat.
Okay, and where you'd headed outside. So we'll say, for sake of argument, that Gert sort of came into the house, backtracked, found this, and then came back through, and you've met each other as you've sort of entered the house.
Yeah. Ah, Mr. Gert, there you are.
Something's happened, but maybe it's not time to explain. But basically, fucking Kurt.
Who's Kurt?
Ozzy's kind of killed a man, but we'll talk about that later. Where's the butcher? I think it might be him.
Well, I'm not sure where the butcher is located, but I had a question for you. Do you have the meat on you, with the tainted meat?
I got you with the poison.
Yes, my dear friend Morley believes he might be able to trace it via magic.
I love how Picard just don't give a shit. Ozzy just killed someone. Cool story. Anyway.
Yes. He was expecting it was going to happen at some point.
It's twice within a week, to be fair, at this point, so it's becoming regular.
If you think that's quicker than just going to find the butcher, then yeah, I suppose.
Well, by all means, you find the butcher, but if we can prove that he has the poison on him via magic...
Yeah, you do that then, and I'll go find him.
Yes.
Here you go,
indeed.
and I'll pass him the vial, and I'll run off to ask about that. Where the
So
butcher
you
is.
head back
all
into
sticky.
Why is it stuck on the outside? You head towards the dining hall where the last known presence of the butcher was. As you get in, you're taken aback at first. There is a clear sign that a fight has just finished. The central table is just cleared of all the food and all the drinks and cups that were scattered across it. They're all over the floor. There are people holding like their faces, a few people still locked in arms. As one of the bouncer at the back door has sort of come in and tried to frantically solve this with a few of the other butlers and servants. You see the butcher sat like on his ass, a large cut across his face, and you recognise that the two sort of people that were here were the two sort of groups of labourers. So there was one group which were... Let me just see. So there's the dockers and wharfmen. led by Gavin de Mowbray, and then the Labourers Union, whose head was Aitor Bronzehide. And you can see the telltale signs of their different professions, and they've obviously had a scuffle. You walk in, and the butler, Quinn. Oh, sir, please, may we escort these out? They've... everything's gone south.
What's happening here? What are you fighting about, lads?
Like, Gavin, who's sort of got one huge, like, one eye is shot from a blunt force trauma. He comes up and he's like, just a man. You can solve this. Right. You see them over there?
Yeah, I see a mucker.
Them bloody Labour Union. They've been at us all night. Saying that us dockers and wharfmen don't do anything in this city. If it wasn't for us, this city wouldn't exist. It's built on a river. Who do you think brings all the stuff in for them to build with?
Look. We all need to work together. Otherwise, we wouldn't have this city, would we? Why don't you go and get yourself some mead? Sit down and talk about it.
And with that, he sort of leaves you and lunges at Aitor, the other, like,
all
huge
right, come in, and
guy.
I'll just fucking grab them both and try and drag them apart.
Okay, make a strength check. Okay. You managed to push Aitor away from the labourers, slightly thinner build, but this Gavin of the dock worker, he's strong, and as you sort of pull him back, his elbow comes and clocks you in the jaw, causing you to like bite your end lip.
Oh, God damn it! What a snaggle tooth that was.
Aimed at you, but right, let's just fucking go, eh?
Yeah, I think that's probably best. Oh.
Alright. Come on, lads, and he calls, like, they've got about 6 people each. And he calls them, and you see one of them, they sort of de-grapple and then head towards the door, where the doorman's like, whoa, no one's leaving.
Yeah, it's alright, let them go, it's just going to cause more trouble.
But
Yeah, I said let them go.
alright. He sort of turns around, unlocks the door, and lets them out, and you see a few of them scuffle in as they leave. Left in the room is just Ferrin, the butcher, sat in a pile of crushed plates and food, and you see him pick up a chicken leg and just thoroughly begin to eat it himself.
Right, Ferrin, I don't know what to do with you now.
Do?
Yeah.
Help me?
It seems we're in a bit of a kerfuffle, innit?
Is it? I was just in the middle.
You were right bang in the fucking middle, aren't you?
Yeah. I was eating, and then someone threw a bottle. I think that bang startled them.
Yeah, did it? Yeah,
got one of them going.
Yeah. You know when that big bang happened?
Yes.
Where were you exactly?
I was right here.
Yeah, were you there?
You just sent away everyone that was here with me.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah.
But they could confirm it.
Yeah. Oh, thinking about that, you see. So, look, I just could talk to your man to dragon and that. So,
right.
Someone thinks you might have poisoned some meat and tried to kill something.
No.
What would you think about that? Is it something you would do?
Who?
Don't worry, don't worry. I don't think it. I don't.
You see his face begin to drain.
But I wouldn't like to do what I've done to some people to you in that. If you did do it.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
So if I, just checked you over, I wouldn't find anything untoward, would I?
What? What gives you the right to check me?
Oh, we're way past that now, sorry. You know, what with people dying and that. Oh, they're nearly dying,
No one
you know.
died here.
Yeah, nearly did. Nearly, yeah. So, we don't want that happening to you now, do we? So, maybe we just have a little pat down. Open your pockets, you know. It's playing game, isn't it? Like, what's in the pocket? Maybe it's the fluff. Maybe
seem
it's
to get
poison.
Get bewildered and stressed, and he's like, "It was cheap, okay? The meat."
Oh.
I said that I provide the best, but I got some cheap for this. I made more profit than I should. And it's just, he sort of pulls out a bit of paper. This is the receipt. I'll pay you back, please.
Well, I'm just going to put that aside and let's see what else you got, eh?
Nothing.
Okay, we'll have a look then. Okay. Don't need to cry. Not going to hurt you, is it?
Please.
Play a little game.
Stop touching me. Your hands are so cold.
Alright. Oh, it's warm in there.
There's nothing there. Please. Help me. He turns to like one of the butlers.
Someone
Help
can
me.
come in at any point now.
No, you left me. I killed a man. Now you're doing raping.
Make an investigation check. A thorough investigation check.
15.
You pat him down. Except for a larger than normal coin purse from his interesting doings. You find a couple of extra chicken wings in his pocket, but nothing to allure that he would be the criminal.
Now,
As,
this coin purse, is that the profit that you made from
Yes,
skimping
please.
on the meat, is it? Yeah,
You should take it,
we're
but
just going to take that back. You're
let me
going to
have
go
my
on your
trousers
way,
back.
and everything will be all right again, innit? You're not going to steal from us again, are you?
No.
No, it's not what we do to people, is it?
No,
No,
it's not.
no, you remember my face, and what I do to people who I don't like.
He sort of runs, and as he does,
Bye.
he runs towards the kitchen because he knows you can get round. He bashes into a maid coming out the kitchen door. She sort of staggers and lets him past as he sort of runs just to get out the way. Oh, She looks at you, her eyes worried. She has silver hair. She's the maid from the cellar. Oh, hello,
The
sir. Yeah, I was allowed to leave the cellar, wasn't I?
No, I thought
had
you
to do
were
my-
with Mr. Parkard.
I had to do my job.
Yeah.
Is he okay? He
I'll
looked
be fine.
penetrated.
You alright? We had
Yes,
a bit of a shake up early, didn't we?
yes. I haven't really been to a party like this before.
Nah, you never been to a Gert party.
Can I leave?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm just coming to clear up the mess. You're standing in smashed plates and food.
Oh yeah, I am alright. Yeah, go on then. You do that.
Okay.
Do me a favour. I'm really thirsty in like 5 minutes. Could you bring me a beer in 5 minutes?
Where
I'll
will
be
you
in the study, I think.
Okay.
Thank you, love.
Okay.
I'll see you soon.
she just gets down on the floor and begins to like pick up some of the cutlery and plates, sweeping it into small piles and sorting the food.
I have a theory, but Ozzy wouldn't have a theory.
Where do you go now?
I'm not going to say
I got to find pie card. See how
Okay,
the magic's
Picard.
going on.
You come back into the study and Morley's there. He's got his tea set hovering next to him, and he's you see him sort of mixing different brews and putting them together. Oh, back again. I'm afraid our friend Mr. Mowbray may be out for the evening, but I'm sure in the morning he'll wake up right as rain.
Oh, I'm sure that's fine. It's probably better that he's not awake for this. I brought the meat with the poison sample on it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, do you think you could track it?
Yes, do you have
it's
it
not upstairs.
with you?
Yes, it's right here. Just
Right.
About this raw meat that I've got in my hand.
You see him sort of push his spectacles up on his long nose, his wiry hair sort of around his face. I see. He opens his jacket and pulls out a small glass vial, and using it, he sort of takes some of the poison into it. You see him concentrate and speak over it. Ah, interesting. It's nearby.
Yeah, in the pod with the dead old guy.
Definitely not.
No, it's upstairs in the bedrooms.
It seems to be... Well, perhaps we should follow it.
Yes, let's follow it.
I think it's going to be in the cellar.
He begins to lead you out. And coming through the house, you meet up with Gert coming from the dining room.
Oh, Gert, how was your questioning of the butcher?
Ah, Master Gert.
I don't think it's him. Don't worry about him.
Oh,
He
right.
didn't have the strength to do that sort of a thing.
Well, where... Go on.
Paul, can I
How
just
much gold
ask,
have I got, by the way, Paul?
which one was the guy who was the adventurer guy in the cellar? Who was that? Was that Olaf? Or was that Miklos?
Miklos.
Miklos. Where's Olaf?
16 gold. Olaf
16
is-
gold. Nice.
Yeah. Olaf was at the stage and still at the stage.
Okay.
Morley...
Olaf. He's the owner of the Silver Dragon, and he's the one that was flooded with poop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the poop floody one. Morley's like, Gert, we are on the trail. And he sort of pulls up a small vial.
That's good. Ooh, we're going to find them, are we?
It's actually this way. Come. He leads you through the dining hall where you've just been, retracing your footsteps and into the kitchen. Interesting, it's in here. He moves away some of the herbs, and you see the cooks are sort of over on the side now, clearing everything down, and a couple of them are left to take the meat to the pour. Lifting out from the back of the herbs jars and vials, he pulls a small glass vial with a few drops of black poison inside.
I'll take that.
Here it is.
Good job, Mr. Morley. Good.
Well, pleasure to be of assistance. Who do you think did it then?
Well, we've ruled out all of our prime suspects, apparently.
I mean, what was that courtesan woman talking to you like?
Madame Verity,
Yeah.
fairly innocuous stuff.
Wasn't that person who attacked Ozzy that first time courtesan?
I suppose she was, or at least pretending to be. Why, you suspect that?
I don't know who else is here who could be.
Ozzy and Stars, what are you doing at this point?
Well, I'm getting freaked out by my cat, to be fair.
Well, we
the
would
ghost.
have been heading back in whilst all this
Heading
had been
back in to
going
meet
on.
them. Well, so after a few pointers, you all meet up in the kitchen then with Morley.
I mean,
As he
I
sees you
have
come in.
I have a hunch, but in the state that Oz is in,
As he sees you come in, he's like, "Oh, well, everybody's here."
Yes.
Morley,
Yes,
when did you get here?
I've been here some time actually. I was looking for you, and then I met these fellows, and I was looking after a man who seemed intoxicated. But I think he'll be all right in the morning.
Ah, cool. You come to translate the document for us.
Yes. As soon as Master Picard's ready, we will begin. Oh, obviously after this endeavor is solved. Is Ellie okay?
Yeah. Ellie's fine. We figured it out. Styles solved it. So, yeah.
I don't think I did there. I think
No, we're just,
Well,
covering
who's the
all into the
culprit?
case. Don't worry about that, Ozzy.
We're
We're
still
focusing on the other side of the case now.
Oh, there was more.
Okay.
There's more people involved.
Yeah.
I wasn't working alone.
Who's the culprit?
Oh, no, we don't know that yet.
Just some
yeah,
old.
it's still.
Wait, you said you found one.
No, not yet. Just
Yeah.
questioning people at the moment.
Some guy masquerading as
talk
a.
to everyone, Ozzy,
as
make sure.
Well,
Yeah.
now we've
No, we
found
haven't- we
this, we must know they had access to the kitchen.
Whereabouts was it?
Who
It
was
was
them people that the cook
Amongst
said
these
that
herbs
came
and
in here?
spices.
Herbs, spices, you say?
Yes. Did you check this before?
No.
Wow.
Wait a minute. We know someone who.
Yeah, but we already
Hilda.
questioned him,
Herbs and
Hilda.
spices.
Hilda.
No, we let him off.
Yes, we let him off.
Well, you guys let him off. I was about to kill him.
Yes, and look where that's got you so far.
Yeah, one down. Apparently more to go.
One innocent man down.
You-
Well, nothing say shit. You're bloodlust, Ozzy.
Well, I mean, he wasn't innocent, so it's fine.
I mean, maybe this isn't the best time to talk about this, And where should we look next?
What about the Miklos guy?
What about him?
Miklos
Was
there.
he talking?
Is he at
to
the
you
party
tonight?
too?
Yeah.
He is. You know him, Molly.
Oh, an ex-adventurer. Innkeeper at the Black Dragon. Yes, of course. He's a good man. I would very much doubt he would do anything like this. But I could be wrong. Are there people here that you don't know?
Can anyone do that thing where you look into people's souls and see if they're good or not?
Detect good and evil.
Yeah.
We used to have a guy that could do that. It never became that useful, to be fair.
Packard's
he was
got
evil.
a hat thing that he can, read people's thoughts. Or did you sell that?
I think I still have it.
It wasn't. No, I think it wasn't worth it. Or was that the silk skin thing that you've got?
Anyway, it doesn't matter. We got the guy. So, unless you're convinced that he was working in tandem with someone else, I think we just...
Yeah, that's what
Party.
it is. Then I think there's someone else. We need to find the person who put the poison on.
That would
the
be
guy who actually did it.
exquisite to find that detail. If we found that, I believe we would find the killer.
Yeah, just trying to tell that thick cunt.
Oh, I see.
Try to see if
Look,
I've got any
Ozzy,
doctor spells.
I don't think you did the right, you did the wrong, and we need to, crunch on the time now and find someone who did harm to your little pet.
Well, Styles solved it.
Speaking of the
No,
little
again.
No.
Would she know?
Who?
Oh, yes.
Ellie.
Ellie, she must have memory of the incident.
Well,
Is she well enough to remember?
I kind of saw it through her eyes, and I don't know. And I like pull her out. Does she
Need to let
react?
the cat out.
Does she react
Her
to
head sort of
Marley?
comes out. She sees him, but there is no instant reaction. She seems still fairly dazed from the incident. She's been resting
alright,
inside
girl.
you,
It's
and you felt
alright.
her sort of thing in.
I mean,
Perhaps she could lead us round.
maybe she'd have a reaction to the person, the extra person.
Did you see her, little one? And he sort of extends his hand. Did you see the person who did it? She sort of raises her head and looks around, but then puts it back into you.
What is that maid?
What? We have many maids.
I don't know, there's something about the maid. It's weird. The
Which
one with the mead.
Mead maid.
Yeah.
All from downstairs.
I asked her to bring me a beer. Says it,
I don't
yeah.
think now's the time to be rating the service, Mr. Gert. We've got more important things. We can
But
leave
you
your
know,
review in
it'd
the
be
morning.
nice to rule her out with the dragon. Are we? Are we in the
if you-
kitchen where
You're
that
still in the kitchen.
was meant to be
sort of,
cleaning?
no, she's in the dining hall next to the kitchen. The kitchen leads
Let's
on.
just
to the
pop in
dining
the dining hall and show her.
All right,
the
look,
dragon.
for fuck's sake, let's go. We've already figured this out. I don't know what we're still carrying on for.
Humour me. How about you humour me?
I just want to party now. I feel like just sick of the whole thing, you know.
I think the party's over, Mr. Ozzy.
Well, it's still going. I can still. Actually, I can't hear any music. Why is the music stopped?
Probably
I
on
believe,
account of all the bad things.
Perhaps the time of the evening?
Yes.
Right. No, we can still keep going. It's fine. The party's still on, guys. Come on. Come on.
Mr. Ozzy, you're not thinking clearly. These chaps informed me that you killed someone.
Yeah.
At this point,
Got
sort
a
of the
shit in
last
there.
two cooks sort of just pick up the meat and then leave. Like, well, this is above our pay grade.
Yeah. Colin Wallace. The lamplighter. He was the guy who did it.
Right.
Styles told me.
While I doubt that,
I
highly,
didn't say anything.
all I've heard is Styles object to that fact.
Well,
What have you done?
He's been.
What have you
he
done
just
with the
doesn't want
body?
to take all the credit, but we all
What have you
know
done with
he
the body?
solved
What
it.
have you done with the
He's in-
body? What have you
don't
done with the
worry.
body?
He's in the pod.
We left him in the pod.
Right. So you committed a murder,
No,
and
I killed the enemy.
no, you committed a murder. You had a go at me when I wanted to kill the enemy, but you've killed what seems like an innocent man and just left him out and about. How long before someone finds him?
No.
Check
Why?
his-
Why are
his-
you just?
nasty.
Why are you just
Yeah.
making the assumption he's innocent? You wasn't there, Packard. He practically admitted it.
Can anyone corroborate that story?
Yeah, he didn't admit it. He said he was in the maze.
No, you
That's all
came
he
in
said.
as I was strangling him. He practically admitted it. He was the suspect.
Strange. That's the second time you've been certain enough to strangle a person this evening, and
Second time?
that's not important, Molly.
I see.
Look, the quicker we go to the dining room and just humor Gert, the quicker we can get back to this party. I'm bored of this
All right,
now.
You chaps go to the dining room. You said the lamplighter was in the pods, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
If you can
And,
dispose, maybe put the body
leave
in
that with
the
me.
in the hole, Packard, and then we can use him as a zombie. Really like,
Correct, Mr. Ross.
really like
Is this
fuck
the
with
hole
him.
I supplied you?
Oh yeah. No wait. Yeah.
Yes, I've put
it
it to
is.
great use.
Yeah.
Ah.
He
Yeah,
puts like
support
dead
it back
bodies in
there.
there now and like turns them into zombies and stuff. It's pretty cool. But it's
Still
only
a
people that are
depository
like you know bad
Yeah,
bad people.
got rid of all that shit.
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks
Right,
for
well,
that.
I go.
Well,
I
it
go
is
to,
handy. If you're in a pinch.
I go to the pods and I'm sort of like searching for one that has a body in it.
Okay. You appear in a few random ones, finding Serena and some of the other people who have just come to these for the end of the evening, where they can just relax and enjoy just the peace from the general city. Eventually you find a place where there should be a pod, but the thicket is overgrown too much. I assume you hack your way through it?
Yes, I will. This must be the one.
With some time, you would be able to get through using a rapier. If you have it on you. You have your decorative... You have it on you, don't you, as part of your outfit?
Yeah.
Yeah, with some time, you'd be able to hack your way through, and you find the limp, frail body of a 90-year-old gentleman wrapped in thick vines.
Dear. I wonder if I've got... Oh, I don't have Speak with Dead prepared. That's annoying. Yeah, I'm just going to very gently throw him in the hole.
It takes some time. I'd say you're spending like 15 to 20 minutes here while the rest are inside, just slowly cutting away at the vines that Gert's managed to make grow over him.
That's not really a priority, because I'm assuming tomorrow Gert will just make all the vans disappear anyway.
As you're
Oh
doing
no,
that,
Gert was not planning on doing that at all. This
that
is
costs
how it
magic.
works now.
This is it now. As you do that, the rest of you come into the dining hall. You see the maid and a few others tentatively clearing up the mess. She has her back to you as you enter.
Oh, hey, maid.
A few of them look up.
You ever seen his dragon? Ellie,
Pull open my shirt a little bit and like let Ellie see. Like, all right, girl. How do you feel about these people?
As Ellie's eyes sort of blink open slowly, you feel a tang of fear run through your body.
Fucking told you right at the start.
What?
What's her face like? The maid's face.
The one that you met in the cellar and that you encountered bumping into Ferim. So she has this long, straight silver hair, blue eyes, and she has rugged white skin. She's lean, but her face is very ordinary, easy to appear like any other maid.
Sorry, I meant like her demeanor right now, like.
How she looks.
What does she look
Make
like?
a insight check.
As I feel that Ellie is like reacting to it, I just like cover her back over, and I was like,
14.
"How's the wine?"
There is a tang of something. But as Ozzy asks, "How's the wine?" She says, "Oh, I forgot to get your beer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry." And she sort of stands and bows her head. I'll go get it now.
No, don't worry about that. I don't really want to be in there.
Oh, okay.
I cast whole person on her.
Okay. Is it a save or is it just
Yes, I believe it is a save. Where is it? It's a wisdom save.
a wisdom save? What's the thing to hit?
16.
As she sort of looks up to speak, you mutter the words that you need and move the sigil with your hand, and then she freezes in position. A few of the others who are clearing cry out as her body is frozen in the air. Quinn looks across. "Master, what are you doing? Please, what's happening here?"
Don't worry, Mr. Quinn. We might have a murderer amongst our midst. It's definitely not me. Scarrick? Gert!
Is that her boss?
Is what?
Is that her boss?
Quinn.
Yeah, Quinn's like the head butler.
When did you hire this woman?
Search it. I'll do it myself. I go over and start
Yeah,
searching.
it's all right. It's all right. And I'll start searching.
Was it your cat? That's a woman. There's rules, and
Make
you've
an
got to get a
investigation
female
check.
officer there.
Are you doing it, Gert?
Yeah.
Okay, Gert's doing it, not me.
16.
They were
I didn't touch
given
it.
to me by the company. They are always supplied. Is your sort of, what was it, 16?
16.
You look over a body.
I'm also looking for any tattoos.
Okay.
As Gert's doing this, can I just say to what's his name?
Quinn.
How long have you known this maid of yours, Quinn?
Just this evening, she's hired help. It was a rush.
Right.
Most of the women here.
That's what we thought. What do you find, Gert?
Get as you don't find anything on her body, on her person, but as you lift her hair from the back of her neck, you see at the very sort of top of her neck. Oh, he's gonna go crazy! Oh my gosh! There's a flame burn into her skin, covered by her long silver hair.
Oh, it's not the maid. It's not the maid.
Ozzy, could you just do me a favour? Go get Parkard and Styles.
I think Styles is with you. Yeah.
Gert, what did you find, Gert?
We really need Parkard here.
Gert, what did you find, Gert?
How long does hold person last, Ozzy?
Oh yeah.
You
good
can
point.
keep concentrating, you, alright? That's what I need
10
you to
rounds into it
do.
unless they make a save.
It's 1 minute.
Yeah, 10 rounds.
And then I'm just
We'll
going to start
estimate.
tying her up.
You can keep
DC was
making.
16, right?
Yeah, you can. At the end of each turn, you can make a save. So I guess like you get 10 saves.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to tie her up with ropes.
You maneuver her stiff body into a position where her hands are behind.
Gert, what did you find? I will walk over and see that Gert's been shifty.
Look, she may have a Pyramius tattoo. But hold on.
And I like push my hand against the chest to make sure you can't get any closer.
Guys, you might need to hold it back. We might need to question her a bit.
Who, us?
Well, actually, yeah, you lot too. Don't do anything stupid. You.
What?
I'm looking around at all the rest of the helper.
They're sort of backing up to the doors, like, scared. You've held one of the maids in the middle of the room and now you're beginning to tie her up.
Everyone just be
two
cool.
balls
Be cool.
of energy
No. Grab him, boys.
erupt into both of my hands.
There's
I
only
would
stairs there.
train grab Ozzy and
Get off me, Styles.
Contested strength.
carrying on tying up.
Contested strength.
9.
3.
Still, similar to what happened before, as you go to try and restrain Ozzy, he just pushes you back.
Get off! And I go straight over towards her with the energy just sort of like
still
sparking in
there,
my
like,
hands and just go
You're
Go
behind, and
go
as you
and
look
grab
up,
her.
you just see him coming towards, having told Styles to thingy, your hands are busy tying her
And I
up.
don't stop. My momentum doesn't stop, and I just keep walking and just slam her up against the wall.
Okay, Gert's behind us, so Gert, you manage to like duck out to one side as she gets pushed back against the wall with Ozzy's force and his momentum hitting her like a train. Her body's still frozen. Actually, what spell are you casting? Because
Well-
does it break concentration?
I'm not casting a spell. It was more for flavor. The energy. It was.
Okay.
I was.
That's
I
fine.
was preparing to blast her with Eldritch Blast, but it was kind of like for flavor, just
pre-charge.
sort of charging it up as I'm like moving.
Just a
it.
pre.
Just a pre.
Okay.
Bit pre-charge.
Jesus Christ. Thank God it's not 69. You charge your hands as you do, but keeping the maintain on the concentration of holding her still as you push her frozen body, rigid body up against the wall.
As it slams against the wall, I turn around to... Is it Quinn? Sorry, I don't know why I keep forgetting his name. Quinn. Turn around to Quinn and say, "Party's over. Everyone needs to leave now."
He looks to the door staff, who immediately turns and sort of opens the door, and then everyone rushes out. The rest of the people, you see a few of the rich and noble people, sort of darting down from upstairs and leaving. A few of the others go to the back,
do
shouting
anything
round.
stupid now, Elsie. We might need to find out why, or
Stupid.
if there's more of them.
I am literally about to kill this person.
You guys killing little
we need to
people, don't
question
you?
her. We should question her, Ozzy. Find out more. We need to find out more.
Gonna roll a dice because I'm not capable of making rational decisions. So,
It should be weighted dice.
well, I'm gonna pick a completely new dice because that one always rolls a natural 20.
And that's a success. So.
Well, 11 to 20, I attempt to kill her.
Yeah.
1 to 10, I hear
Give her a
reason.
chance.
Yeah, I think it should be more.
It's a 3. So, I
You
hear.
learnt from last time, guys.
I hear reason.
He's learning.
Question. Yeah, you're right. That makes sense. You got 10 minutes till I'll blow her head off and slam her down onto the ground.
Okay.
I touch her.
Moving her body while the hold spell is still in place. You tie her to one of the chairs in the room.
Did you search
Yeah.
her? Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, she's been searched already.
Yeah.
She's still frozen.
Can I have to unfreeze to talk to her, right? Was he?
What? Sorry, what did you say?
Can I have to unfreeze her so we can talk to her?
Okay. I'm gonna come up behind her, sit down behind her, and like with the like when you turn a chair around and I sit with with it back, so it's back to backs on the chairs, and I go, yeah, sure. Pull out my knife, my dagger, and I'll drop hold person, and I slice her hair at the back to reveal the tattoo. Where Picard went
Who
to
are
get
you?
his body,
Patting
didn't he?
heavily. Yeah,
I'm gonna
Picard's
message-
still
The spell
chopping away.
magic.
I'm gonna message Picard then, so he'll probably get it at some point, saying, "We found this. I found the suspect again." You might want to get. Where are we?
Jeez.
Are we in the dining room?
I need to get the body already.
Are we in the dining room?
Yes.
I say we're in the dining room, and then I'm gonna after swiping the hair and just revealing the tattoo at her neck. I say,
Yeah.
"Go on then, Styles. Ask us some questions." And I'm gonna start digging the knife into where the tattoo, the mark
She
is.
screams out in pain.
And I want to try and peel it out, cut it out of her skin.
All the shit
should-
I've been given for dark actions. That's the darkest
Is
shit I've ever
Don't need the dragging the size of my cat.
As you're digging the flesh from the back of her neck with a knife, her body is contorting in pain. She's screaming.
I want to drag it out, so I'm just doing little flicks of skin at a time. I'm not just chopping the whole thing out. Do you know what I mean? It's all, yeah.
Was he stop?
Okay, she is still
Ask some
screaming in pain.
questions, Styles, because I don't know how long she's gonna be able to take this.
She does
Who
look
are you?
stressed. Who am I? My name is Catherine.
Why are you doing this? Do you work for Remius?
When my master calls on me, I was ready to serve. The Lord of Flame.
Was you just here to kill the dragon, or all of us?
Oh, he will purge the earth of scum like you.
Not before we purge you, Catherine.
Only the true flame will survive.
Is that what
Join
you
us.
came here to do?
Join us like your brother did. And she sort of tries to turn her head towards you, Ozzy. Join us like him. Before it's too late.
Your master's not going to be very happy that you couldn't even kill a little dragon the size of a cat, is he?
She begins to laugh.
She laughs, I like dig it in a little bit deeper. Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Your brother is a vessel. He holds our god and lets him walk with the mortal realm, destroying the weak and bringing us into his light.
Yeah,
What was you sent here to do?
Morley steps forward. What is this person?
Follower of Pyremeus. They have our friend, Scarrick. We know where he is, you know.
She laughs. You may know where he is, but you don't know what he is. He is one now.
No, he isn't.
He is connected.
He is still my friend. Stop laughing!
Died.
Stick it in a bit more.
Your friend died the day that you let him go. The day you lost him. He died.
He's still in there.
And he's never coming back. And you will die
What was
too.
What was your mission tonight? What was your...
There is no mission. You should run while you still can.
I sheathe my knife.
Because the only way out of this is death.
Oh, you don't say. I'm like, at the back of her head, I'll just like put my hands on each side of her head. And like hold it real tight.
Molly steps forward, putting a hand on yours. Good. Ozzy. Stand back, please.
Why? She wants to go join the flames in hell. I'll help
You
her.
see him take one of his hands and put it over her face. And a charge of electricity comes from his hand into her body. Her body contorts in pain and then falls limp.
What have you done?
She had had
That was
enough.
efficient.
I feel we need to talk.
Yeah.
And then Picard
Yeah.
enters the room. I came as
Like,
quick
you
as I could.
see
He did it
a
again.
maid tied to a chair, her face blackened with the charges of electricity that have come over her fair skin, the hair on her head still smoking from where this charge has gone into her.
What did you do, Molly?
She hangs limp.
Oh, damn it, Ozzy. Why have you done this again?
Did he kill her?
Yeah, she's dead.
Why you didn't go? Why you get to kill her? That was my job. Why did you do it so quick? She deserved to suffer.
These people do not deserve to suffer, Ozzy. They deserve to die. But do not taint yourself with this.
They deserve everything that
fine,
comes to
but-
them. They took Scarrick,
Ozzy, they might be
like they've taken
corrupted.
many people
They
over
might have been-
millennia. What?
They might have been
What's
taken like
that?
Scarrick was. He doesn't deserve to be punished. They need to be
Yes,
saved.
how would you like it if
You're-
someone killed Scarrick?
She said your friend had been changed. Do you have contact with him?
Well, yeah, kind of. I can see him in my.
Ozzy spies on him at night
It's
See
like
him now.
It's a form
when he's having a
of
bath and stuff.
meditation.
Search for him now. It's important.
Okay. I just need just calm down a little bit. I could take a seat in the corner and pull my guitar around and
While he does that, I
Play the
walk
song,
over to
play
the
the song,
maid's
play the
the
song.
maid's body and I go, well, I'm taking that honey mead back.
As you come to the corner and try to find the notes on the guitar. Something hard to do while your head is spinning from the events. But with the magic of the mandolin, you focus in. And the chaos of the room, the food and plates scattered on the floor, the body of another assassin of Prioremius dead in front of you.
One less to worry about.
You are taken to the black. The dark pool that extends in every direction, the darkness that encroaches around you. You search, and in the distance, you see a familiar light. As you peer through, the scene opens up. You're outside, behind a large black obsidian throne. The throne stands atop a hill that stretches out of your vision, out of your field of view. Torches and sconces flicker next to the throne. It's night here. The throne is huge, it's blocking your view, so you move around. You look into the chair where you know your friend should be. But what you see is different. Where you know Scarrick is, there is somebody else. A huge giant of a man. Black horns curl from his head, his skin is white as ash. His body is rippled with muscle. His armor on his shoulders ripples with flames. He holds Dragon's Temper in his lap. And around his waist, banners of red dangle over his legs. Can you see the picture?
Oh, geez, picture? What?
I'll add it to your... if you have a look in your journals now.
Aspects of Prioremius. Oh my god.
The hulking figure before
In the
you
gym.
is not Scarrick. And yet this is where you have been led. He has Dragon's Temper, it's confusing, and then
Does it have a
as you
resemblance?
turn
Oh, go on.
as you turn and look out to see what he's looking at, you see waves of people in red bowing like a carpet, torches illuminating a long walkway, and around his feet pools of blood. You turn back to look at him, staring at his eyes as he stares forward.
Scarrick.
You can almost see Scarrick in there.
I was gonna say, is there like a resemblance to him?
Almost. But his features are grotesque and obscure.
I've got the beard though.
Brother. You still in there?
His vision snaps to you. And he talks to you.
Wait, what?
You see me as I am now. You can join me. have killed an innocent as well. Join me, and we will rule together. The scum must perish in fire and poison.
No. You're not Scarrig. You're an imposter. What have you done with him? I know you're in there.
The vision closes, and you're back in.
I know you're...
As if he could control it.
Well, Mr. Ozzy, what did you see?
What did you see? Your friend, is he still with us?
So much muscle. Well, I think so. It was Scarrig, but his body, he was so much taller than what he usually is. And
But he changed.
yeah, it morphed into this grotesque, overly muscular version with like horns and flame. I mean,
I fear this is worse than we thought.
it didn't. He's still there, right? I mean, he's. I could feel it's scaring. Like he's still in there, right? I mean,
Icad, the scroll. I must look at the scroll.
Yes, here it is. Oh, here it is. I'll give it to him.
he knew I was watching him. He spoke to me.
What did he say?
Just saying to join him. He said that Styles has killed an innocent person tonight.
I
Why would he say that?
Yeah, why would he say that? I didn't mean anybody.
He was taunting me. He was just taunting me. Saying that, making out that I'm on his level, that I'm worthy of going down that path as well.
And are you? Are you?
No. No, I am not.
Then may the gods watch over us. For I fear evil is upon us.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
I thought we were going to hell.
Right. What a
Some
fuck.
of us are certainly going to hell.
Why are we
Yeah.
throwing a party? Fireworks, music.
I thought the fireworks were quite good, to be fair.
They were amazing.
Yeah.
But that's not the point. What are we doing? We need to leave. Fucking about
Yeah,
here, pretending like
that's right.
everything's okay. We need to get
I was-
Scarrick back.
I will point out I was the only person who spent most of my day trying to locate Scarrick, while you all planned a soiree.
Yeah, but we knew, now we've not just got to go fight Scarrick, who was pretty, don't let him say I ever said this, but pretty beast on his own. Now we've got to go fight.
He was
in
always
God
the
mode.
weakest of the party. Let's be honest.
He's pretty weak.
He was always going down. I had to save him all the time.
Yeah, but now he's like full beast God mode. You know, like. And did you say he's got an army of people worshiping him?
I didn't, but yeah, it looked like a.
Oh, at least he doesn't have an army of people worshiping him.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, actually, I turned around at one point and there was like an army of people worshiping him. So.
Oh yeah, good, sir. And it turns out he can have assassins anywhere.
Yeah.
Listen,
Just
Well, they're easy to deal
all
with.
hope may appear lost, but you have
but
this.
I've
But
got a
what is
flying
this?
boat.
This is what we will find out. It seems you've already penetrated the veins of the beast. It's the heart we need to tackle. I felt a surge here the other evening. An impact in the weave. A great impact. Perhaps you should tell me everything.
Yeah, someone did a spell and left.
I'm
But we
here
were
to help.
But it started in Saltmarsh, and we
I
was
woke
in
up
this
on the
bar.
beach.
30 years
Yeah.
ago.
As you make yourself comfortable with Morley and the guests filter away, the mess left as it is, you begin to regale your story to him. And that is where we will leave it for this evening.
Oh, good session.
You murdered a guy.
What?
He killed a guy.
No, Styles solved the murder.
He definitely murdered a guy in cold blood,
Nope.
and the crazy god person knows that he did it.
What crazy god
Pretty
person?
rad. Scarrick.
Oh, Scarrick, yeah.
Did you roll a dice, Paul, for that?
For Scarrick's,
No, the odds of the lamplight are living.
yes.
I think
I
Bob-
rolled
I
3
think
death
Bob-
saves and he failed every one. I'm not using that black dice for my rolls.
I thought Paul baited it, knew it was going to happen at some point. Yeah, there's real over here.
I don't know. To be fair, a lot of people in the guilds are older because they've had to work through the ranks to get the guild membership. You know,
His
you invite
time
people to a party.
his time had come. Like he didn't have much going on. And
Are you ever going to explain the clues to us?
Yeah, how was it the
Pointed to
maid?
everyone.
It's the maid because about 50 times throughout the last session and this session I've said, you know, the maid's coming out the kitchen, handle the food, the maid's done this, the maid's done that. Oh, the maids are bringing all the food to everyone. Oh,
You're
the maids are
describing
serving
what
everyone's
maids
drinks.
do.
that's their job.
Yeah.
Was that close?
It's their job, but there are also the people that are everywhere
And the
in
book,
plain
the
sight.
bookshelf held the books as bookshelves often do.
And they
Chairs were
have the
sat
secret
on.
passages behind.
To be fair, I thought it was
Like,
sus
guys,
when we went
before
down
we
into the
delve
cellar
into
and she
yeah,
was
before
just
we
sat
delve
there.
into the weird ins and outs, we will end this session. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I mean, if
follow
this
our
session
links, follow our
doesn't make you
Discord.
want to watch more,
Yeah,
You were
there's
lost
good
cause,
stuff to
mate.
come. Yeah, which
We even fight sometimes.
yeah,
only if they're innocent.
we even sometimes kill people with weapons.
All right, bye.
Okay, that's the key.
Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, we can stay on. No, we're staying on.
For a second.
Are
No,
we
no,
talking
no.
about-
I was saying bye to the people.